Rick Without the K James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
Where do you get your comedy from? Your comedy side, I guess. Where do you get your funny from? Or
I
either
became-
one of your parents funny? Or
They both.
he's all my uncle. Like,
They both have personalities. My dad had a really good personality. My mom has a very good personality as well. But for me to develop the comedy was me going to different schools. When going to India, I realized the only way I could be friends with people is to make them laugh. I always felt like I had to make people laugh for them to like me. So I did that repeatedly. India, junior high, and high school.
is
And
that
it
why
worked.
you still have 4 friends?
Oh, 4 friends, I'll take a bullet for me,
4
though, buddy.
friends.
Come on, they'll take a bullet for me. But it's just one of those things that I had to create a attraction to other people when I was meeting new people on a daily basis, and this was life. This was not just So it is what it is, But comedy has always been. I've always wanted to be the funniest guy in the room. I've always, when I go to parties, high school parties and junior high parties, I was always the funniest guy in there. And people always say it's like it has nothing to do with the with the attraction of attention. It was just like that's the way that I knew how to fit in because I'm not shooting threes and catching touchdowns like football and basketball players. So the way I would do it would be, hey, this guy's hilarious.
No, I get it.
Let's keep this guy around.
I get it because I did play sports in high school, but when you're my size, nobody thinks you're a great point guard.
Come on,
even
give
though
me
I
6'2".
I was probably
Give me
better.
6'2".
Yeah. I tell people
5'11",
me and,
like an asshole.
You know Lefty Anderson, right? We've done a bunch of shows.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a while. I liked him.
Yeah.
I like
tried
everybody.
calling
What
him
am I
today,
talking
but I wanted to see what he was doing. Didn't answer his fucking phone, right?
No, but it can be. It's like a little bit of a barrier, That's where I got my comedy from. And then when I realized, I had no idea that stand-up comedy even existed until Sammy Bay told me that it existed. I never watched. I went on stage before I watched a live comedy show or a special. I did my own stand-up before I seen anybody else do stand-up. And it's crazy. It's just one of those things where it was just like, my friend signed me up for the open mic at Mission Pizza. Sammy said that you're doing it on Thursday. I said, okay. It was on a Monday, and I wrote like fucking 8 pages. Went up there and did my thing.
You wrote 8 pages for a 3-minute set?
Oh, no, I did like 38 minutes.
What?
Yeah, my first time, I did about 35.
You did 35 minutes your first time?
I believe so. I think it was closer to the range of, I think it was between 30 and 40. I don't want to.
Any of those jokes have you kept?
Oh, I'm still doing the same shit.
No, you're
I'm not going to throw away gold. Come on. Indian bargaining joke? You've heard it 400 times. You know what? It still works. How about that?
You
Have a
did
good
that
day.
the first time you ever did comedy?
Probably not the first time, but maybe the third time.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a
You know
12-year-old
what
joke.
joke I haven't heard that you haven't done in a minute is your Indian cousins that were gangsters.
I wrote that in Modesto, for Modesto. That was a good joke.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
You can't be a gangster and go to UC Davis at the same time, Raj. That's my favorite joke.
I
good
forgot
call.
what the punchlines were. I just
That
remember
was it,
you was
believe it or
making
not.
fun.
Unfortunately,
And
that
the
was
reason I
punchline.
talk about it is because I told you my boy Jeremy's Indian, and he goes, yeah, my cousins. I used to tell them. I think he was the one that brought it up or whatever when he was like, I told my cousins, you're Indian, bro. You can't be gangster. Nobody ever thinks of an Indian as a gangster.
Well, actually, it's actually even scarier because some of those guys think they're gangsters and they go overboard sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they
Calm
just
down,
want to
Ron.
shoot everybody and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm like, okay, let's
like, stop it.
You
Yeah.
don't need to prove yourself, my friend. But no, it is interesting though because all my cousins are my whole family's doctors and lawyers and all that shit. So I didn't have that level, but the Indian kids that I hung out with in high school and shit, they all thought they were black. Throwing the N-word around like it was nothing. I'm like, this is weird. You guys don't want to get laid? Let's go get laid. You can't? Okay, I'll see you later. But I was always a big fan of making friends, having a good time, and I knew my value. I knew that it was always going to be probably the funniest guy in the room at parties and stuff like that, and I wrote it. I had no idea it was going to become a career until I was like 23, 24, when Sammy told me this was an absolute possibility. Just go up there.
What age did you start doing comedy?
23, I think.
23?
2009.
Damn.
I was 6 months in, won the Rooster Teeth Feathers comedy competition. The year before that, the first comedy show I ever went to was watching Sammy win it, and I was like, oh fuck, I wanna win this next year. Let's do it. And Sammy was like, you're probably not, but I'll do everything I can to make sure you do. Come do all these mics. I put in the work for years early there. People just think that I don't put in the work. I put in 4 years of nonstop with that fucking psychopath. And you headlining me in 2011 at the Fat Cast in Modesto. This guy's like, we're going to headline you at the Fat Cast. It's going to be sold out. I was like, I don't know. I have 12 minutes. Like, you're doing 30. Get it together. Okay. We got a case of beer in the green room. Okay.
Oh, we had liquor. I think we had
How good were those shows in Fat Cats?
Oh, they were fucking...
I'll give a lot of credit to Fat Cats about my confidence in headlining shows. Sammy, greatest line ever. You ever talk to Sammy about it?
No.
When did Kabir start headlining? Immediately. He just decided to start headlining. He wasn't ready, but he just did it, and he figured it out.
No, it was a different time, though, 10 years ago.
Oh, we're in a shitty fucking time period
in the scene, bro. But I think I really enjoyed... I like the class of comedians that I came up with, though, too. I tell people. Do you realize that? Like you, there. What is there? Maybe a 5-year window of the comics that when you started.
I do three. I do three. Very good
3?
question. I do 3. Year 1 to 3, we're in the same class.
Okay.
5's long.
But even then, like I said,
But we were in the same
up with
class.
you and Ellis and a lot
Monsters.
of cats. Cody Woods.
Cody Woods. Fire. No, I mean, everybody was so good. Cody Woods was actually the first comedian I ever met. My first open mic at the San Jose Improv, I was doing a San Jose. This is my 3rd show ever. 3rd time I ever went on stage, actually. I did Mission Pizza Stanford and San Jose Improv. Open mic on a Wednesday with Cody Woods, and I had a whole conversation with him after my set. I didn't do very well. And then Cody was just like, and Cody did great. And Cody was just like, yeah, this is what you got to do, blah, blah, blah. He kind of gave me the whole groundwork. Like, he's like, I know that you probably don't think you did well tonight, but, you just got to, keep going and, figure it out in the future because it's only going to get better.
And about it, I will tell you this for Cody is he's one of those cats that's all in with this comedy thing. Like,
true.
He doesn't want to do shit else. And he's had... See, when I say it like that, that's what I'm always worried about. No, getting to the politicking is I say shit and then people take it the wrong way and then I get worse at it. So I was about to say he's had good jobs, like comedy's not one, right? But I've seen him turn down jobs that make fucking good money to go do comedy.
No, and I think he's very happy. He has a beautiful wife, Nancy.
He's married?
He's married, naturally. Didn't get invited to the wedding. What a piece of shit. But it was very nice.
I didn't know he was married. But then again, I haven't seen Cody probably in 5
Facebook.
years, I think. So
no, well, think about Cody's though. He's very, very, very in depth with his shit. And I think he's phenomenal on stage. I don't really want to hang out with him off stage, but he's very funny on stage.
All right, let's lead into that question because there's a lot of comics. I tell people, I say, what's funny about Kabir is he's the same dude off stage that he is on.
Same
stage.
guy. Come on.
Same dude. I said I know I'm probably one of them. I hear that shit all the time. It's like, you're not funny in life, and I'm like, I'm serious. I'm serious most of the fucking time. I try to put in a joke and try to keep it cool, but I'm not like you. You're fucking trying to write jokes every minute of every day.
Boy, Charlie Murphy, my main man, Ric James. That's the one you think, the comedian Ric James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Please hit the subscribe button down low so you can see all new clips, all new episodes coming to you.